Support Raven. Full support on Raven, please. Full support on Raven, please.
Copy.
Okay.
Cancel to OB.
Target Viserion.
I'm going for avocado toast.
Position on.
Viserion got him.
Avocado
Nice,
toast
nice.
down.
3 seconds.
I'm hitting the red warlock.
Nice, guys.
Okay.
Copy. Me too. Come.
Got him. Red got him.
Hitting the yellow warlock now.
Wala pala akong
Punta ko doon sa red hair ha.
Sinong una
Precision.
yung ano? Ah, sige. Sa red hair mo.
Mga precision ha.
Mamatay na rin yan.
Actually, nasa pari ako ha.
Patay na.
Patay na yan.
Nasa pari pa rin ako. Delikado na to. Anong plano? Nag-precision yung ranger ha.
Ano ko na yan? Him na yan.
Sige, sa slime ko muna. Masyado masakit yan. Patayin natin iba.
Naka-OB ako.
Mawala na yung precision yan after nyan ha. Raven, tirayin natin to. Alright. Good evening mga idol. Alanganin yung stream natin. Good evening everyone. Yeah. Our stream time is a bit off. There's a War of Imperium tonight, but I'm not gonna attend. I just finished my chores for tonight. Just have to go stream immediately, so sorry for my absence. Good evening everyone. Chill mode muna tayo. Let's do some chill mode. Shout out to our viewers, Boin from YouTube and Something Wong. Man, laging regular natin sa YouTube. Thank you guys for the support. Okay lang ba tayo? So shoutcast ko ba yung laban? Hindi, analyst lang tayo mga pre. Pangsikat lang yung mga shoutcast, boss. Analyst lang tayo. De, tingnan natin kung makahanap tayo ng magandang copy later. Although I'm having a difficulty kasi when doing that, I mean, yung camera kasi usually napupunta dun sa mga, it goes to the areas where it doesn't need to be. So medyo naguguluhan tayo sa ganun. Pero try natin if we can give some commentaries for the matches. Probably not a play-by-play kind of thing. Kasi it's hard for ROX. ROX is too fast. Play-by-play doesn't really matter that much for KVM unless for some big plays. Ay, sa War to Chosen kasi medyo fast-paced talaga and super micro skills. But anyhow, we're still gonna try. Crazy Chris, shout out watching from YouTube. And shout out to our viewers on Facebook. Pa-share ng stream natin guys para sumikat tayo. Ikakasal na raw si Madam Alodia. Baka mabisi na. Hindi na tayo mapansin. Ayun, nag-GVG sila. Pass muna ako sa GVG guys. Pasensya na sa mga guild natin. Late na rin ako and then medyo pagigising-gising ko lang and I had to prepare the dinner here. Just cook some nachos. Yan, nachos yung dinner namin dito. And then I had to clean up and then just having my coffee now. Joash, good evening, good evening. Good evening, pre. Good evening, guys. Yan, pasilip please F2P build. Anong F2P build, Boss Max? Yung PvP build natin guys, bukas na lang. Kasi hindi ko rin maayos siya ngayon eh. Pero ito usually yung ginagamit ko. Nagsasave ako ng Zenny kasi hindi ako makapaglipat, hindi rin ako magpi-PvP ngayon. Focus mo tayo sa War of the Chosen. If you want to know more about my build, I have a lot of streams before. Just forward the videos to the part where before the start of the KVM. Every KVM day, every time I stream KVM, I show the gears, I show the updates. So if you have free time guys, you can check those. But if not, I'm gonna show it tomorrow. I have some good amount of crystals right now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy the cards or attempt another SE attempt since Rogue is not gonna be implemented anytime soon. And by the way, Sage, Dancer and Bard are going to be implemented soon. Announced na yan. It's already announced in the ROX page. So F2P build ng DDCN X. Ito lang gamit ko boss eh. Makikita mo boss sa mga previous videos ko and may explanation pa doon much better. Actually, yung before yung KVM maybe last Thursday. Yeah, KVM last Thursday. Meron yon. Forward mo lang doon sa part before KVM para nakaayos yung builds kasi naka-PvE tayo ngayon eh. Then I don't have enough Zenny because I'm going to upgrade a lot over the coming days after nung event. Meron na akong around 200 boxes ng ganito. Bobombahan natin to ng malala soon. It's a wrap. Medyo lalakas tayo na malupit. Balak daw mag-flea build and going enchant na mag-Agi stats. Yes, you have to do Agi for flea build. Except if you already have budget for final free of the Geffen enchants. Ano talisman ng attack speed type level 81? Mag-ano muna kayo, yung attack speed talisman, it's very hard to get a good amount of attack speed at that point. And take us a share. Pala Johnny yan, lagi nagsishare. UpGDG, salamat sa pag-share. Luis Atancio, salamat sa pag-share. Guys, pa-share ng stream natin. Malaking tulong yan. Yan. BI Panda pa din ako kahit dihado sabi ni Boin. Yeah, I actually they have a chance. I'm well, it's hard for me to analyze what's going to happen, but I feel like they still have some aces that they haven't used yet, especially Hide on Bush. If Hide on Bush will be able to perform well in this tournament, maybe prepare some counter builds against the LME lineup. Could happen, still could happen, but we'll see. Spider is just as strong as Speaking, I feel. So check natin if they're gonna be able to make some good plans. Hindi na raw kasama yung Alchemist sa Sage Bard launch. No, it's gonna be it's gonna be Sage Bard and Dancer only. So Alchemist is included kasama ng Rogue, which will be a few months from now, I think. It's still gonna be a few months from now. Sabi ni Dayot Louie, mukhang LME pa rin magcha-champ imba ni Peking 10k in. We'll see. By the way, well, at least for now, I am at least expecting that the finals is going to be Monster versus LME. I think Monster is looking pretty solid right now. And we already see the guillotine cross, and it's possible to camp on people if you are strong enough, if you can one hit the enemies. And I feel like Winza can one hit pretty much everyone right now except for the tanky job classes. That's what I feel. Maybe Monster X can do that too, but I think Winza's damage is probably high. Yan. Ilan ang laban ngayon? Dalawa lang. Magkano tataya mo mamaya? I won't bet anymore. I'm pretty pissed off, and it's very hard to bet on this. Things could happen. I'll just take profit. Mababa raw kasi yung damage if hindi naka-nostalgic. Well, the thing is, boss Kurt Matthew, I would suggest just stick on skill type first. That's the character progression. It's gonna be very hard to do an attack speed type early on in the game. Very, very difficult to do. The reason is, even Qatar GX with attack speed on their weapon is having a hard time. What more for the dagger types? You have to sacrifice a lot of damage to get your attack speed up. So it's not really, I don't really advise going for attack speed build if you're still on the early game and still on the early progression, because the requirement for attack speed is too high. Lots of enchants needed, damage needed, refines needed, shadow equipment level. So mag-skill type muna kayo until you become a guillotine cross with more skills, with more damage output, and pretty much like level 5 or level 6 shadow equipment at least. Medyo mahirap yan. Honestly, every person na nagtatanong sa akin regarding attack speed, I would discourage them. Especially kung early game, it would be very, very difficult to become stronger as attack speed type early game. Especially when it comes to leveling. Sa PvP din, if you don't have a PvP accessory yet at level 90, attack speed is not really good. Because you need the raw PvP damage bonus from the accessories. Saan tayo tataya doon mga boss? I think these games might be one-sided, but I feel like Golden Lava can upset the team of Roger X. Maybe, just maybe. Just maybe. But we'll see. Sige, check natin ha. Boss, pa-review daw ng sabi ni Boss Jeffrey, check Roger X in second tier. Ano sa palagay mo? May talo tong Roger X team dito. I don't like their lineup. If Devil won't be able to perform in this match or for the following matches, if Bearbrick is gonna be the one to go there, probably won't be able to do much. But we'll see. Purchase is really strong. This guy is really strong. Look at the arena data with 232 kills and 18 deaths throughout the entire I think that's the entire duration of the tournament. This is looking good. And so we know that, and Hanzos with 37 kills and 9 deaths. So maganda yung record nila, although yung ranger nila si Section medyo may problemado tayo diyan. Pero maybe might be able to get carried by Hunsos and Perseus. Yan. Pasilip naman ng Spider daw. Teka. Check natin kung anong gamit ni Boss Spider ngayon. 6.6k int. But this guy's running Glassheim enchants most likely. So looks can be deceiving, ika nga. May tulog sila Roger dyan. Yes. Because of the main reason why I think so is because of the magic type. Actually, I'm gonna put 1,000 here just to show you that I believe they could lose this match. Let's put 2,000. maybe, just maybe. Two book types might get killed by the Rangers, but we're not sure. Pero mas if they won't be able to shut down Perseus, they will be in danger. Roger X, by the way, is now following the advice of adding more lifesteal. I mentioned this. Feeling tayo. Yeah, I mentioned this. They need to get more lifesteal. They need to get every lifesteal that they could get. Or else they're gonna pretty much they're gonna get shut down. So kita natin, probably they are experimenting on things right now, but it's possible, it's actually possible that they're moving forward to the tournament, they're gonna use this equipment. Yan. We'll see, Jeffrey. Salamat sa review. So mukhang goodbye na din 10k kila Roger X. No, not really. Roger X team has the advantage here in terms of probably the items and the preparedness of all the 5-man of their team. But I just feel like maybe this team from Saipira server could perform well. This is a respect bet. We'll see. But they're likely to win this. Roger X team is likely to win this match. Thank you so much, 100 stars by the way, Jeffrey. Salamat for continuously supporting us. Dito definitely very hard undergeared ang Sapir. But we'll see if Lord Aruna can do the magic of the mechanic or not. If not, then sorry. Try natin. Naglagay tayo ng 200. Malay nyo, tumama. Diba? Sakto na natin 40k. Lagay natin dito, 515. Just to, may 40k budgets ako ngayon, no? Just to spice things up. Si Peking daw, 10k in. I'm not very worried about Peking, though. Rangers can still get, Rangers are still killable, I think. We saw Capra Corp just melting Peking. Hindi ako masyadong takot sa Ranger. Even if mag 12k in pa yan, I'm more worried about Kim Nana and Stephen Chow for this lineup. This is too much. We already saw the damage, and this is AoE damage, and this does not. The reason why Peking is not gonna be the main guy here is that most priests are built against the physical damage. Rosamunda Shield, physical reflection. And these guys, baka masyadong malala kasi itong dalawang to eh. Nakita na natin yung damage nila. Oh my goodness. Yan. Shoutout to 123 viewers. Hello. 6M na raw HP ni Spider mukhang prepared na for the reflect build. Yes, I think they're going to prepare a lot. You have to have at least 10 million here. Add more lifesteal here. Dito kay sa kanila. The reason why tumaas yung ni Spider is because he added VIT 991 as of this moment. So yan. Red Panda, most likely Red Panda will win. I feel like the RG can still pretty much do something here. We already saw Baby Sai Sai live and the PQ magic here, but I feel like PQ's Sonic Blowy would be barely enough to actually shut down the Rangers here. Pratelanza has a 2.2M something HP. That's why he got camped. But these guys from Red Panda has about 5 to 6 HP on their Rangers. It's gonna be very, very hard to actually shut them down that way. Might get killed even. Mas makunat din itong mga to. 5M yung buhay. And then they also have the protection of missed earrings right now. See? They're going the right lifesteal route at this point. They know what they're doing. So Red Panda, I feel like Red Panda is still at a huge advantage against this team. Kakatakot masyado yung Ranger nila, guys. Ayokong grabe talaga. As in grabe. Parang mas malakas pa nga kay Peking eh. Anyari sa ka-guild mo, ba't natalo? Later check natin. Review natin. Yan. So Red Panda. Problema lang yata yung mga AB ng Red Panda. Hindi masyadong nakameta reflection eh. No? Wala masyadong mga Rosamunda, ganon. But anyhow, I think kaya pa rin naman yan. Shoutout sa ating mga viewers. Alam mo nanonood sa atin ngayon. 127. Pa-share ng stream natin guys ha. Thank you so much. Pa-like na rin. And the 60 viewers on YouTube, pa-like na rin, subscribers. So yeah, mag-review pa ba tayo ng matches or wag na? 9:30 na din eh. Let's probably, since Golden Lava, I think Golden Lava has a game today. Probably let's just check those replays. At least for now. Kasi medyo, yung kalaban nila yung Lex Hype. Yesterday, last night.
Para makatodo kayo.
Hindi ko pa ito napapanood din. I haven't watched this yet. Pero check na rin natin. Para masaya. Guys, pa-quick like lang na stream natin. Thanks so much. Just press the like button. Ang huling mag-like, siya ay cute. May magic daw yan eh. Sobrang bugbog po yung Lexheim. I think sa game 2 lang sila nabugbog nung in-skim ko to. Hindi ko pa napapanood ng buo pero pinorward-forward ko lang din eh. Yung mga fishing rod. Updated pa rin items ni Bitcoin kahit na overrated. I think hindi updated si Bitcoin and I think hindi masyado makaka-perform talaga yung ngayon. RK. I think Lord Aruna will be the one. Lord Aruna plus Merlin combination will be the one that's going to do the work for the side of Sapir Harmony. But we'll see. Their Ranger, okay din yung Ranger nila. Goods din. But I feel like the GX are too strong. Pero tingnan natin. Nakita na natin maglaro si Lord Aruna versus the team of Abits, Queens, Ampunkak. Really good as well. They know what they're doing. Tingnan natin kung ma-out-strategize nila or ma-outdraft nila yung team ni Winza. But in terms of firepower, in terms of gears, updated gears, honestly, this team is a championship caliber. Probably would even reach or probably would even become the champion of the tournament. But tingnan natin. Masyado malakas kasi si Winza guys eh. Masyado malala. Sige, check na lang natin siguro. Easy lang tayo. Hindi natin maalam pa. Pero sa ngayon, ang pinakamalakas talaga firepower based. Talaga, Lick My S talaga. LME talaga. Tournament favorites as well. Siyempre sila din. Defending champs. But kampi tayo sa underdog lagi syempre, di ba? Yeah, let's just check the replay of Lexheim yesterday because Golden Lava is going to fight tonight as well. Check na lang natin. Baka sakaling may makita tayong mga kakaibang impormasyon. Yan, pag magandang laban, pag Red Panda makakapasok yung Red Panda, malamang. Masyadong malala yung burst nila ng Feeling ko lang Siyempre, bias tayo dyan. Teka lang ayusin lang natin yung Q3 Lexheim. Yan, lagay natin sa screen. Bakit tumaya daw sa BI Panda si Red Tumagos 46k panalo ko 47k 1k lang panalo. You guys try to read the mail. Guys, basahin niyo yung mga mail. Nandiyan yung update ng devs about the issue. So check natin kung ano nangyari dito sa match ng Lexheim versus the team from the Saipira. Check natin Ano bang ginawa? Ano ba nangyari kasi dito? Bakit ba nagkaganyan? Hello to our viewers sa YouTube and sa Facebook. Sana masaya kayo sa buhay. So, nagpasok sila dito ng... Hinaan ko nga itong patug music na to. Nagpasok sila dito ng Kodok Tycoon Showrooms plus double AB. Sa side ng Golden Lava naman, lag din ng kopya, putang ina. Sa Golden Lava naman, teka lang, same lineup, same lineup although magkaiba yung dagger tsaka yung crit. Medyo malag and wala na naman damage. Ano bang kachipan kasi ng tarisma? Uumpisa pa lang tayo, mainit na agad yung ulo ko guys eh. Umpisa pa lang tayo. Perseus killed Tycoon. Okay. Match is pretty even at this point. Tamang kiting lang. Honzos, hinan si Tycoon. Nakay Sunshine yung nice Lex Divina doon. Dalawa yung tinamaan. Casting him. Kanino kinast? Di natin nakita. Ano na naman po ang POV dito? AFK POV na naman ba? Offered blessing sa gilid. Hindi makakancel. Nice one. Pero yung mga kasama niya. So kita natin guys. Medyo pretty even naman yung nagiging laban nila dito. Just the trading of kills. I think because that's because both of the warlocks are actually super strong. Kodok can also kill the warlock as well as for Honzos. He can also kill the enemy warlock. I feel like, oh my god. I feel like the main difference here, probably the ranger. I'm not sure what type of ranger. I think it's int ranger, and Shorums is dex type ranger, I believe. Or is he using an int ranger now? Hindi ko alam eh. Hindi natin napanood yung laban nila kagabi. So 3 minutes remaining. Yeah. Pretty equal pa naman sa umpisa. Nakakapatay pa sila. Lexheim can also pressure the team from Golden Lava. But we'll see where it went wrong later on. Oh my god. Sandok got burst like super duper fast there. Nag-dive siya. Medyo kinapos ng konti yung damage. Kumiga. They're not prepared for the strong magic class. Kung nakita natin dito, Sandok, nice Soul Destroyer kay Perseus doon. Sandok din nakakapatay. I think Sandok is doing well. Hanzos din doing well, killing the warlocks of each side. Nice move there for both the guillotine crosses of both sides. Teka, check natin kung anong Shorums. Yeah, Shorums is running a dex type. I think that's gonna be the main reason, one of the reasons in terms of lineup. Medyo mangangati yun guys. Medyo mangangati in terms of defense against magic. Although may ignore def naman, pero by chance medyo masasaktan talaga siya sa damage dito ni Perseus, because dex types doesn't have as much magic defense compared to ayun, kita natin nadamay siya kay Perseus compared to int types. Okay, Sandok kill Perseus. So it's not one-sided guys. It's not one-sided. Probably for the second game, yes. Sandok kill Perseus again. Sandok is on a good run. Actually, right? He's doing good. He's doing great. Venom Dart kasi doon ng Sandok sa gilid. Tycoon, dinali yung wizard. Sabi niya, mas malakas ako sa'yo. Huwag kang ano-ano dyan. Tuturuan kita ng leksyon. Galit na galit dito si Tycoon, mga kaibigan. At ihiniga niya si Perseus. Diyan ka muna. And Golden Lava seems getting pushed here. Can't recover. And then Lexheim is ignoring the priest, of course. Can't finish that. So they're just setting up some precasts here. Oh my god. I think nadamay doon si Sandok Saan yun? Saan siya humilata doon? Let me just return this real quick. A bit of yeah, that's the danger that I'm talking about always. Sandok is on the top side, and yeah, just a little exposure, napatay na siya kaagad doon. So I think that's the danger. The reason why I'm always ads is coming. May YouTube ads tayo. Teka, pause. Off muna natin. Baka ma-issue kasi to Sabihin, ini-endorse ko tong mga bugok na to Yan. So, okay naman Sandok, nice targeting there. But the problem, guys, again, as I've been telling you all the time, even for my character, Warlock, it's very, very hard to play a physical damage. That's why I'm also worried about the Roger X lineup. I mean, these physical types like GX, RK, whatever, those melee units, rangers that are not in type, madadamay lang if they get caught by just a chain lightning, you're gonna die pretty much one hit. That's why LME has a very very big advantage now because they have a reliable, super duper strong magic type on their team. And mukhang nagkaroon, let's just return this real quick kung saan sila nagkamali dito for the last 30 seconds. Probably a choke there coming in from them. And Perseus dito sa gilid, pressured by Sunshine. Nice Dex Divina there. Yeah. Teka, balik ko lang saglit into the 1 minute mark. I want to know where it came from. What happened there? Nalito ako sa ads eh. Perseus gumagawa ng malala and nadamay ng dulo ng chain lightning si Sandok doon. Oh, again and again. Masyadong malakas yung damage ni Perseus. I think a bit out of position there. Medyo nagkalat dito yung tropa ng Lexheim. Nasa kaliwa yung iba, nasa kanan yung iba, and Tycoon is alone there while si Perseus nando on the right side. Just very very chill there. Yeah, okay. So last 20 seconds, this is gonna be crucial. Who are they going to kill? Nice kill by Showrooms there. Si Tycoon mukhang nahuli doon sa gitna. Safety wall, nice one. Na safety wall yata yung Sonic Blow there but got killed anyhow. Teka lang i-return natin Let's just return this real quick. Sino yung pumatay kay Sandok doon sa gilid? Yeah, it's always Perseus. It's always Perseus. It's just, he's not even targeted. We can't do anything about that. We can't do anything about that. Even if you play perfectly, have some like very very good eyes on the enemy Warlock, the chain lightning will bounce. And as you can see, gusto ni nagsabi na one-sided daw yung laban. It's not one-sided. They even won sa score maybe. Let's check kung ilan yung kill ni Perseus. 30 kills on Perseus, but still kita natin na okay yung performance dito ng Lexheim. Sandok has a lot of kills. Good job doon, but their lineup is a weak against magic. They don't have an int ranger. They don't have they're running a dex ranger. That's why madadami na si Chain Lightning. It's gonna die. It's gonna melt. Sandok is also did pretty well there. But this is the problem. Ranger had only damage 100 million. And considering the Rangers for the entire tournament, those things should not happen, right? Masyadong namamatay din si Showrooms, not enough space, not enough opening for Showrooms. Could have, kasi plus 12 set din yan but it's not in type. I think that's what happened. It's a lineup difference for the builds of the Ranger. Nakikita natin medyo hirap ang ganyang klase ng build dito sa sa God tier. I don't believe na outgeared si Showrooms dito or outplayed or what. It's just how it is. Mahina yung damage ng crit. For the entire tournament, wala tayong nakitang ganyan na nag-shine. All of them are int rangers. All of them. Or maybe there are some, but those top players, wala naman tayo nakita na nagde-dex type So I think yun yung nangyari. Showroom is Karsten. Yes, Showroom is Karsten's account. Tingin ko ayaw ni Boss may mouse sa BI Panda. Tingin ko lang. But naman, why would you say that? I'm even promoting BI Panda right now. I don't even want Lick to face VI Panda this early in the tournament because I want VI Panda to knock down the hype of the Roger team. I'm always very objective when it comes to giving you my insights. Hindi ako nagbabias dito when it comes like maka VI Panda tayo or whatever. We're trying to analyze the lineup. So I'm giving you like what I think about the lineups. Even itong ka-guild ko, I did not even bet on them for the past game, especially against yung Jomblo for the Red Panda, because I know what's gonna happen. And I'm being objective. I love my guildmates. I love my friends here. But it's just how it is. This is a tournament, and my role here is just to give you some analysis and insights on who actually has the upper hand. For the team of VI Panda, I'm still waiting, and I would love to see Hide on Bush doing the work for the game against LME. Because if not, it's gonna be very hard for them. All the 5-man of LME is full stack, like all, literally all. Not they have 7 fully stacked characters there. So hindi ako nagbabias. Actually, tournament favorite ko ang VI Panda and Red Panda. They're my tournament favorites. Personally, ang ayaw ko yung sobrang hype sa Roger team. I don't think it should be so much hype at this point. So dito nakikita natin, they removed Showrooms, the Ranger, because it did not perform well as expected, and they understood that it was the problem for the previous game. So probably they gambled on the mechanic, but this mechanic is also weak against Magic, even weaker against Magic compared to Rangers. So matutunaw talaga yan. Mas malala pa yan because it doesn't have precision shot. Your Zenipult won't save you at this point kasi masyadong masakit yung damage niya Masyadong masakit yung damage ni Perseus. It's too much. He carries the team. Definitely, he carries the team. Kita natin sa kills niya for the previous game. Hanzo's also performing really well. But aside from that, yung Ranger parang hindi naman masyadong ganun kagrabe. But we are hoping to see Golden Lava will be fighting tonight against the Rogers team. So, we're hoping to see na mag-perform ng ganito. Maganda rin yung pwestuhan ng Perseus. Maganda rin ang pwestuhan ng Perseus. I'm not sure about the skill rotation. Hindi natin maklik yung spectator mode. We want to see yung specific ni pero yun. Bilis daw ma-down ni Angin. Well, John Solyonko, just it's how it is because it's the game design right now. GX and Mechanic are very very soft against Magic. That's what I'm always telling about the Roger X team. It's gonna melt. If you don't prepare an anti-magic or a solution against the magic type, mamamatay yun. Chain Lightning, we already saw Bear Brick, too soft. Di pa natin nakikita si Roger, but I think it's gonna experience the same. Kung wala sila nga, assuming they don't have a solution against a magic class. Check the Murphy refines of your character. I believe Mechanic shoes PvP magic damage reduction is just only 2% per refine. Armor, I'm not sure. Cloak ay physical damage. That's where we base our analysis on. Priest class, around 7%. PvP magic damage reduction per refine sa shoes. So, naturally, makunat na rin talaga sila against sa magic because of that. Yan. Iniinit daw yung ulo. No. I'm just explaining things. Kasi tayo dito. Hindi ako tumalpak. Tumalpak ako sa underdogs for tonight. All I want for this tournament is to see some really, really amazing plays. Really good PvP in this team. So, basically, that sums up the match here. So my final take here is Perseus is actually carrying the team. Nice support from the team as well. But, Hanzos is playing good as well. Nice targeting there. Medyo I feel like the reason why Lexheim lost here is because there's no Int Ranger. They don't have the Int Ranger. That's the magic, guys. That's the king. That's the king of this tournament. Int Ranger is still the king of the tournament. No doubt. Lahat ng games, i-review nyo lahat ng games. I already watched almost every game. Probably 90% of the games or 85%, somewhere around that. It's the Int Ranger that's doing the work. We have not seen any decks or fire build Ranger like performing really, really well in all of those games. Kasi sobrang imba talaga ng Falcon. Especially at this point, Angelus will give you like so much. And then pure damage coming from those Falcon. Mag-add ka na lang ng multiplier, then okay na. So, medyo nahirapan dito sila sa ganong banda. Mas malakas ba si Tycoon kaysa kay Casey? Yes, I believe so. So, yun yung problema dito ngayon. What the problem here, the weakness of Golden Lava, I feel, if Purchase gets shut down, it's over. It's over for them. There's not gonna be much opening, so they have to go all in on supporting Purchase. It's like a one protect all kind of strategy. He's gonna be the one to do the work here, especially against the Roger team, which is very very weak against. I feel like they are very weak against a Magic class, considering their composition. They have Bear Brick with 4.6 million HP. It's strong, but it's a GX. Sobrang lambot ng GX sa Magic, guys. Believe me, GX players who's watching us right now, you know that. Whitesmith as well, malambot din sa Magic, you know that. Okay? So that's gonna be the main problem. So they have to perform. It's still the Ranger of Ayatthaya who's gonna do the work here. We're probably gonna see Devil maybe can one hit Perseus, but maybe not, depending on how they're going to play the game. That in terms of Hanzo's very balanced build, okay yan. Very balanced build. That's good. He can pretty much, well, it's gonna be hard, I believe, to control the Ranger here. This is also too tanky and too strong. But if they have a good targeting, could work as well. Yan. So, Marvin and Haydon Bush sana maglaro, sabi ni Carlos Santamaria. Yes. I feel like for the VI Panda, it's gonna be Haydon Bush who's gonna be the one to actually do the job. I don't think Frognil is ready to fight against this caliber of Warlocks. He's way undergeared. He's way undergeared for this, and there's no offense meant. We're being objective here again, guys, kasi may bias ako sa ganito, hindi ayoko manalo yung ganito. No. We're being objective here. Spider, of course, will be the main DPS, will be the main guy to perform here, and it's gonna be Faker and Valkyrie as well. At yung tatlo na yon, but we haven't seen Hide on Bush yet. So it makes us wonder kung ano bang gagawin ng Royal Guard dito, because I feel like they don't have enough people anymore to put into the match. Faker and Valkyrie and the Spider, Hide on Bush and JP. I think that's gonna be the lineup, probably the only lineup that's the best lineup that they could do. Yung DPSs na yun yung pwede nilang ipasok, and of course double priest pa rin yan. They might experiment with single priest, but it's gonna be very hard against a magic type. But the good thing is Spider is int type. They have a strong wizard as well. Dito 5M yung buhay, ibig sabihin high end din niya, malakas din yan, malamang. JP also running would have to perform then. So hintayin natin, or maybe Hide on Bush. We'll see Hide on Bush. Boulders and Horns versus Red Panda, paki-review. I think it's gonna be Red Panda, just because they're also much stronger in terms of gears. We already saw PQ strong, but S Sonic Blow is only about 2 million to 3 million. He camped on Fratellanza, but that's not gonna be enough for the Rangers of Red Panda. These guys have 5 to 6 million HP each. That tells you something about how much refine they have on their characters. And we already saw the damage as well. And they also have a really, really strong mechanic as well. 5M HP, taas din. Although naka-tournament shield, pero mataas din yan. So, tough call, but they have a chance. They have a chance, of course. So, what they have to do will be to just always avoid that massive, quick damage dealt coming from those Rangers. Kasi masyado malakas si Sunhole. Pinanood na natin guys dito sa stream is, we already watched this on the stream. He's just too strong. Probably even like a peaking level kind of Ranger maybe. Malala yung Falcon niya, 2.6 million each and 11 million Falcon assault. They're not joking around. Si Spider daw may-ari nung kay JP, pilot lang daw si JP, sabi ni Bill. Okay. So they have to prepare this character as well. They have an disadvantage again level-wise, job level-wise, medyo hirap sila but we'll see. It's gonna be hide on bush that I'm waiting for. Will Hide on Bush go for a Magic Reflect just to avoid like just to maybe a Chain Lightning or like something like Stray Chain Lightning would hit and then probably might be able to kill the Stephen Chow or Kim Nana. I'm not sure really. They're the dark horse of the tournament. We know very little about them. We don't know their they have not used Hide on Bush on any games yet. But hopefully, I have high hopes. Because if they won't be able to use Hide on Bush, at least one game, LME will be able to prepare against them. And then for the side of LME, you cannot prepare against these guys because they have 7 people who's stacked. It's a balanced lineup. A physical DPS skill type, a physical int type auto attack ranger. Of course, it's a skill type as well considering yung auto blitz but syempre auto attack pa rin naman yan. And 2 magic class warlocks, a reflect priest, fresh milk. They probably won't, this guy probably isn't ready for that fight, and Rose Shelby as well, a reflect build as well. So, yan. Logis daw sa AB yung VI Panda. Yes. Kaya guys, huwag nyo sasabihin sa akin na na ayoko yung ganito, ayoko yung ganyan. Again, in-explain ko sa inyo, lugi na to, job level, sa level, preparation, age ng server. Kasi, syempre, yung leak, matagal nang nagbobomba yan. Ito, kailan pa lang sila nag-start? Dark Lord, bagong server lang. So, they are a huge disadvantage. The way they would win is to be able to devise a strategy which is very difficult against a lineup that's almost has no weakness. I don't see much weakness in this kind of lineup because they have the choice. They have the leverage to choose which characters to put in the game. Baka magkamali sila, maybe. Baka ma-DC, maybe. So, yeah. At least that's gonna be my thoughts on that. Medyo takot lang talaga ako dun sa Warlock. Masyadong OA yung damage ng Warlock. Yeah. Roger X versus Finder, maganda panoorin. Yes, Bill. Yan yung gusto kong mangyari. Kaya kahapon nung lumabas yung bracketing, nabubisit talaga ako kasi I really want to see VI Panda proving themselves on the other side first before the leak, because leak is the strongest, I believe, right now. LME is the strongest right now. So yun yung gusto ko sana makita para at least makita natin yung accurate, kasi ano na naman dito, mahina naman pala yung mga tao, sasabihin na naman mahina naman pala yung BI Panda yung mga ganon. So at least I want them to be where they are supposed to be, at least. So, kung hindi man champion, at least maybe a second place or a third place, at least we would know, di ba? So, wait lang guys anong oras ba yung mga games tonight? Meron ba tayong makikita? Yan, Monster versus Sapir. Anong papanoorin natin guys sa tingin nyo? Mag-CR lang mabilis, tapos balik tayo in 1 minute. Goodbye versus tie. Mas maganda ba yon? Teka, check natin sa browser ko kung open natin. Shoutout to our viewers sa YouTube and sa Facebook. Hello sa inyo. Chill lang tayo dito guys. Just giving information tayo ng malupit. Wait lang kuha lang tayo ng link siguro. Open ko lang yung H5 Live ng ROX. Goodbye. Sino ano ng goodbye? So, check natin yung team ni Roger X. Probably hindi magiging gaanong one-sided ito. Maybe. Maybe. Tingnan natin. Teka. Walang tayo na link. Ay, hindi ba basa ba yung game nila? Mauna yung Monster Harmony. Okay nga pala. Magkasunod nga pala, no? So, panoorin na lang natin pala. Di, kung ganun din lang. Kung ganun din lang, edi panoorin na lang natin. Check natin Wait lang mga boss. Wala tayo ng link para malupit. Hope no crash like before according to Falcor. Napaka-OP ni Spider Promise, sabi ni Bill. Well, OP rin si Peking, tol. OP sila lahat, men. Alam natin na OP si Spider, pero yung leak, OP lahat. Ito. Sabi ni Joshua, pangit lang daw talaga yung bracketing nila. LME almost walang weakness. Yes, kasi nasa kanila yung choice Because they all have they have the strong magic class, they have a strong physical auto attack, and they have a strong physical skill type. Wala lang silang mechanic. Kung malakas pa yung punk, naku po, lalanong team, lalanong lineup nila, guys. Teka, panoorin natin tong stream ng
usually I lean more towards can your high priest be can he sustain himself? Yeah, can he sustain himself? Because if you cannot,
check.
Your team will fall.
Yeah, you can actually see
Narinig niyo ba yung sa stream?
AB's guys, but the AB of Super Harmony sits at 20 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whereas
It's not
for
that high.
The monster, it's actually 14 and 13 million.
The other one, Valentine, is not showing his stats. So
And Valentine
later during the match, I
Si Kenbo daw yung Shinbu.
for you guys.
Okay, let's do some. Magsa-start na ba to? Sabihin niyo sa comments pag nag-start na. Let's just do a pre-match analysis for us. Thank you for the stars, by the way. Thank you so much. 75. Ako na daw mag-cast. Tagalog na lang tayo para malupit. Joman Elpo, salamat salamat. Teka, check natin. Let's check the gears. Kasi hindi masyado nilang na-check madalas yung ganun So, we have monster here, 3.4 million HP, a balance build, added crit rate talisman. Usually they are using the bottle here, but probably they're very scared or probably worried about an anti-crit enchant. So at least dito meron sigurong mapaghuhugutan ng crit rate. And the Lunatic Heart Necklace, of course, to pump the Sonic Blow multiplier. And the Wizard, grabe, nakakatakot din yung Wizard nito. Double PvP accessory, just some int there. Probably, it would help him survive more on the magic side with MDEF 18, with the MDEF 18k here, compared to Merlin with only 6.6k MDEF. That's the advantage of using a stat-based accessory, not a full PvP accessory. Probably trying to balance his damage here. In a Divine Shield, Tier 4, what the fuck? A Tier 4 Divine Shield, oh my god. Here, dito sa side of Monster, okay. Lakas, grabe na to. And so, the reason why now, you're seeing this, wala nang Shadow Guard dito sa ganitong tier. Divine Shield, Staff of Silence, Gold Pet, abot na yung haste niyan. Wala nang problema dyan. So, yan yung reason dyan. And here we have a Ranger with the Eagle Longbow, walang tier up. Mas malakas pa yung Ranger kahapon doon sa si Liv. But a 5.5k int, I think they're gonna use that. Itong Shura nito, parang trip lang yan. Okay, we have dito yung priest nila, low HP 3.3k bit on a 2 Eclipse ring but also a reflect build. I'm not sure if they're gonna use that. This Valentine is hiding her gears. This is a 30 million HP reflect type as well. So nag-start na. Check natin dito. Trust tayo kay Lord Aruna. Tumaya din ako dito malag yung malag yata yung stream So Mac J, ano nangyari dito? Bakit ganito? Lord Aruna is down. Valentine killed Lord Aruna. Probably a reflect there coming from Valentine. Valentine is a priest. Oh my God. Nice stream there. Coming from a Baphomet dito mga kaibigan from the... So we can't see anything. A monster just ran over the team of the Sapphire Harmony. Yes, Valentine. Oh my goodness. You saw Valentine killed Lord Aruna. That's gonna be because of the reflect. Teka lang check natin. Bilisan natin guys. Tang-inan to nanduduga to Joey Elliott. Ay, nakatago. Pwede pala yun. Hindi, sa loob sila nagsuot. Puta. Gago. Pwede pala yun para hindi sila maispayan. Definitely, I saw Valentine 30 million HP reflect type. Chichi type lower end Chichi build. So this is not good for them. They use a GX. This is they tried to use a Shura, probably try to a tank Shura, probably trying to do an only Lion Howling Fear, but it's not gonna work as much against a strong team, especially with offered blessing. But we'll see what the GX will be able to do here. They don't have the ranger anymore. Not really probably not really good for this kind of match. Walang damage again. June Bicon patay kagad yung GX ng Warlock. Sige, nadamay lang. Winza killed Merlin. Almost a one hit there. Valentine. Oh, that's too much. Monster might be able to actually reach. Probably they have a good chance. I think they have a higher chance of knocking out Roger X team in the tournament if ever Roger X team goes through the quarterfinals. So is this a best of 5? Naka-damage type ba si Valentine? I don't think Valentine is using a damage type. I think Valentine is using reflect build. Best of 5 ba to? Or tapos na? So medyo mahirap dito. I think this is a complete outgeared game dito. This is a complete outgeared game. I'm just kind of curious about how much damage Monster X and Winza is dealing here. Kasi naka-off na naman yung damage. Oh my God. Those are some of the most important things that you have to do when you are spectating a game. The damage dealt by each of them you will get a lot of insight on what's going to happen in the game. The effects as well. Yeah, reflect build. Mukhang hindi ready sa reflect build si Lord Aruna. That's why he died immediately in that game number 1. Probably just okay. So respect on this team. Putang ina. Meron pa nga talagang so it's gonna be a picture lang pala, picture. Best of yan. Sabi ni Argel, Monster versus Lick My S finals. I think so. Looking at the situation now of all the games that we have watched, that's very likely to happen. So nagpi-picture sila dito. Okay. Respect for both teams. Respect, really a good thing here that they respect each other. Nice sportsmanship there. Sabi ni Plucky, Tagalog mo na lang Lodi, parang nahihirapan ka. Sorry Plucky. I also have a lot of viewers from other countries, so I'm trying my best to include everyone here sa stream natin. That's why we are speaking in English. So I really apologize for that. But I would be able to serve the community better of ROX if I try to speak in English. Even if it's hard, we have to try it. Kasi marami talagang nagtatanong sa akin, marami nagme-message sa akin about this. So
Yep.
check natin yung analysis nila.
I think Jake will be coming back, guys. But for this time, for this side, again, I just want to remind you that that's it. That is an official match. You know, especially for the fans of
One-sided.
Monster. You are not mistaken on that part. And of course, what will happen here is that Team Monster will be getting the next set of cosmetics as well for our WOC. But do not worry, because we will still have another match to feature for you. And of course, my friend Jake
Naging selfie na si Jake, guys.
on
Nag-selfie
this side, probably
naging
start
selfie na
for
si
the-
Jake.
for the game,
Gawin
you know,
nating meme
for
to.
the dance battle. So
Gawin nating
we'll
meme
be
to.
heading on to a very, very short break, guys. For the next
So yeah, basically that pretty much sums up what happened there in that match. Completely outgeared, completely outclassed. I actually was surprised. I actually am surprised that he used Ashtod. Maybe this guy very smart, because if you use the other PvP talisman there, it's possible that your team prepared a lot of final anti-crit gears. You're not gonna get crit rate here. You're gonna get PvP final damage bonus here, but you're not gonna get final crit from the raw crit of the Ashtod. So nice. I like that decision. Yan. Sunog 600 sa Sapir, tas tumaya ako mataas sa Monster. Nagbapo yung ano, no? Gago talaga. Bugok talaga tong ROX na to eh, no? Bugok na bugok talaga eh. Pati si ano nadamay daw sa damage ng reflect, tinatago nila. I actually received a classified information about this team, but of course I can't share it in public, but it's looking good for them. I feel like they're gonna knock out whoever it is they're gonna face in this bracket. Talo pa sa taya umay, sabi. Okay lang 'yan. Huwag kasi kayong tumaya na masyadong mataas. Talo na dahil sa picture. So dito so let's mag-start na ba yung next game?
to Nemesis, and of course, still mad.
Let's give some insights here. If ever Monster goes to the finals, I think they have a solution for the Wizard lineup. I feel like Winza and Monsters X Sonic Blow will be enough to do a PQ versus Fratellanza kind of bullying on the Wizards of LMP. I just feel like it's gonna happen. But the problem is, it's gonna be a game of whoever hits first. Sino yung mas mauunang umatake? Sino yung maunang makakatama? If you hit a GX, even with 5 million HP, with the chain lightning coming from a Kim Nana or Stephen Chow caliber, it's gonna get one hit. We saw it. We have seen it so many times in the tournament. GX is still struggling even after the buffs, the rebalancing patch. No, GX is still struggling. It's still the Warlock, it's still the Ranger, and it's still the mechanic that's dominating the game right now. Yan, pa 500 lang para tawa lang pag natalo. Oh, wala lang, parang pang-enjoy lang. Tamang ano lang tayo, tamang enjoy lang. Ano lang, tumaya nga ako ng 715 to, no? Talo yung 750 natin. Dito, tumaya tayong 2,000 just for the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Perseus will be able to carry the team because, as I have said, Roger X team seems to be having a problem when it comes to a Warlock enemies. We'll see if Bearbrick is gonna be able to shut down the Warlock of Saipira. Hanzos, I'm not, because of the lack of insights or the damage on the replays, ang hirap. It's very hard to give an estimate on what kind of, like, what tier they are currently, kung kaya ba nila maka one hit or hindi using Sonic Blow. So, we'll see. Devil din, naka-ready dito. So, nakita natin dito si Hanzos with a 1 million vitality on his character. So, very, very nice. Pinala siya yung ano niya for extra survivability. Probably gonna have some difficulties in terms of damage of Sonic Blow. A bit low on the strength side, but at least it's not gonna feed as much as if you go for the glass cannon build. But I feel like he can go for the glass cannon build against the team of Roger X because there's no AoE wizard here. There's Zenipult, but maybe can be avoided or maybe not. But Roger X build right now, we don't know if this is gonna be what they're gonna use. Kasi once you enter the War of the Chosen Arena, you can change things there. Papasok kayo sa isang server, you're gonna be in another server wherein your character, the copy of your character is what you're gonna use, not your original character. Kumaga kopya lang ng character nyo ipapasok doon. So, eto, hindi pa natin nakita sa game. Yung goodbye match. Yes, let's check the goodbye match later. Ganyan pa raw kalakas talaga, ganyan pala daw kalakas yung mga well, sabi ni Ayo. Pati nanonood, nadadamay. Yan, sabi ni James Pacheco, wins are prepared for the magic type battle achievements ng mga magic death reduction. That's nice to hear. Probably even add a couple of glass high PvP magic damage reduction on the armors. Could be another path that they could take. So tingnan natin, no. Medyo delikado lang sila dito on the side of Saipira because naka-reflect naka-meta build na tong kalaban nila. Isang book type tsaka isang anti-physical probably won't be able to touch by the ranger. But ano pa pong pwede nilang ibala dito? Ano pa pwede nilang ilagay dito? It's gonna be Perseus, of course. But let's see. The way for the goodbye team to win against the Saipira team is just to shut down Perseus and it's over. Shutdown mo lang to, tapos na ang laro. A GX cannot carry the team. This Ranger probably won't be able to carry the team as well. We've seen the performance, but are they going to use is there a chance that they're going to use the Royal Guard? But hindi natin alam. 10:45 pa yung next match. Grabe naman. So hintayin lang natin. Usap lang muna tayo dito. Scammer si Rox, sabi ni Yelram, sabi ni Arne, parang nandadaya daw si Rox. Wala eh. Ang ROX guys, ano yan? They reserve the right for the final interpretation of any events. Diba? Ganun yung banat ni ROX, gagi. So wala tayong magagawa. Pasensya na tayo dyan. Hello sa ating 208 viewers. Yan. Ang lag sa FB, buti meron daw sa YouTube, sabi ni Barrientos. Yan. Malag ba yung stream? Hindi. Kanina pa ba yung ano? Actually, tinitingnan ko yung stream ko, parang hindi naman naglalag yung stream ko eh. Ang malag guys yung POV ng spectator, yung caster. Tama ba? Or bias lang tayo? Parang yung caster naman yung malag eh, hindi naman yata tayo yung malag. Tama ba? Thank you sa mga nagpadala pala ng stars kay Ayo, kay Joman, and Yel, Ram, salamat. Bricks, Andres, live po yan, Boss Mouse. Kaka-tune in lang. Lodi talaga sa sidecasting. More power sa stream. Thank you, Brice. Yeah. We're just giving some analysis. Hopefully, marami tayong ma-share na insights sa inyo para at least, di ba, makita naman natin yung yung mga usually nakakalimutan ng tingnan or bigyan ng pansin. Pero, eto guys right now, I really believe Monster will be the finalist. And LME can still be upset by VI Panda, but LME is still at they're still like this is like a lineup that no matter what you do, no matter what you prepare for, will you prepare an anti-magic? Will you prepare an anti-physical lineup? Will you prepare an anti-warlock lineup? No matter what kind of thinking you have, no matter what kind of strategy you formulate, even if you put all of those on a drawing board, it seems as though there's no weakness to this team. There's just no weakness to this team. Probably the gameplay itself of the players, or the ones who are piloting the characters, will be a huge factor. But in terms of just looking at the roster, just looking at the quality of the characters itself, nakakatakot. Ina, dalawang warlock na same level. Kahit anong ilagay mo, bababuyin ka sa drafting stage pa lang, sasakit na talaga yung ulo mo. Hindi ka na talaga makakaisip. And for teams like Roger X team, for example, this is it. This is the lineup. You have an assassin, you have a ranger, and you have a mech and a double priest. That's it. So you can just prepare an anti-physical lineup, or probably a one magic event to burst down those characters. So if they cannot do, if they won't be able to do anything like a surprise tactic or a surprise build or surprise strategy, even to bait Leak My Mana maybe, or LME or Monster in the drafting stage, I don't think they're getting far in the tournament, honestly. So but of course we know they're good. We know they are smart as well. So syempre, benefit of the doubt pa rin. But right now, looking at it like objectively, line up. Speaking about line up, parang hirap. Sabi sa YouTube daw, wala naman lag. Thank you sa pag-confirm. Salamat. Yan. Shout out daw sa guild base ko, Team Saipira, aka Laventales. Laventales ba yun o Laventales? Yan. Tingnan natin, no? It will be a showdown between Hanzos at Devil. Nawa! Tangina! Nakakatakot tong yung Devil eh. Oh my goodness. May nice sounds natin? Legit ba? Parang ang lakas naman na dito ah. Yan, sabi ni Angelo, matagal pa raw yung pagkuha niya ng tubig laban sa laban ng monster. Grabe naman kayo. Sabi ni Seth, piniem daw niya si Spider, sinumbong ko yung kababalaghan ni ROX sa betting, tapos sabi wag na daw sila i-bet, lakas daw chance matalo sila. Well, probably if you give BI Panda another 2 weeks, maybe they will have like a 50% chance. Ang problema kasi lugi talaga eh. Ang baba ng skill level ng ng job level ng priest, 89, hindi na yata naasikaso. There's like no you call this proof of concept yet in terms of a royal guard in a whale versus whale arena. We have not seen anything like that before, like a like a hide on bush caliber royal guard. Wala pa tayong nakikitang ganon for the entire duration of the tournament. So it casts some doubt on how it's gonna perform. So, eto na lang talaga yung pinanghahawakan ko for VI Panda. Or maybe they prepared something special. Wala. Masakit sa ulo, guys. Kasi, kung ako man yung kalaban ng Leak ng LME, I would probably not be able to, like, design like a legitimate strategy to counter this kind of thing. It's gonna be a lot of like a surprise attack, unexpected things to beat this team. Yun na lang. Kailangan lahat, it has to go perfectly. The gameplay has to go perfectly. The builds. Ang hirap talaga eh. So, tingnan natin. Even Sapir lost, still Sapir in my heart according to Falcor. Yes, of course, we support them. But you know, we know they're skilled. We know the Sapir is strong, but probably outgeared so much by the team of the monster team. They're just too strong at this point. So yeah, nothing we can do about that. But going to the top 8 of the entire game, entire Southeast Asia server, that's good. That's good. Pretty good. They have the costumes. Thank you, Sep, sa pag-confirm pala kanina. Ayan. Kaya basa tayo ng comments. According to Jex, sana magkaroon ng special reward sa mga nag-effort magpalakas ng characters per job para recognize yung effort per individual. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe a mythical 5. Or a mythical mythical person for each job class. Who performed the most? Parang ganon. Pwede rin yun. Hindi ba yan naban, sabi ni Dayot, hindi umusad yung base and job exp? Hindi lang talaga yata nalalaro yan according to some of my intelligence. Sabi ni Jinryu Ranin, pag nag-flea build daw ba siya, mamimiss na ba siya? Hindi tol. Hindi totoo yung mamimiss na yan. Walang makakamiss sa'yo. Yan. Sabi ni something on our YouTube comment, gusto ko yung GX na naging warlock, tamang paluan na lang ng venom spread. Natawa nga rin ako doon. By the way guys, ayun na, salamat sa pag-share William, salamat. Please share the stream, please like the stream guys. Comment exclamation point notify to follow our page. Kung gusto niyo ng ganitong types of content, PvP analysis, PvP games, builds, etc., tactics, strategies, dito yan. Dito sa atin yan. Yan. Sabi ni Mark Anthony, dapat kasi quarterfinals is drawlats para fair. Oo nga kasi pare-pareho naman silang whales. Ang nangyari kasi, what happened guys, for those who don't know what happened yet, ang ginawa nila is Group 1 versus Group 2, Group 3 versus Group 4, Group 5 versus Group 6, Group 7 versus Group 8. Ganyan. Yan. Nagbet ako sa mga panda, lagi panalo, pero ngayon sa red panda na lang muna, sabi ni Lord. Yes. Ano tayo guys patas tayo dito guys. Wala tayong mga bias lang, mga puso-puso. Sa inyo na yon, personal nyo na yon, pero yung sinasabi ko sa inyo is yan lang naman ang tingin ko. I could be wrong, but of course. All in LME, good luck to me, sabi ni Nodlin Marcelino. Naku po, baka madali yan ha. So kung makita si Hide on Bush, mga pure magic reflect or double reflect, that kind of caliber of Royal Guard actually maybe can do a dual reflection. I don't know though. Bukas pa yung laban nila, di ba? 7:24, yeah, bukas pa. Sabi ni JP Del Fiero, all in BI Panda. Yan ang gusto natin, puso lang. Sa laban ng goodbye 50-50 yan, yes. Based on the performance of the Roger X team last time, I'm not convinced, really not convinced. And even for the roster, I'm also not convinced. Build-wise, I'm also not convinced. Kita ko naka-mastering pa si Bear Brick. Ewan ko kung ano yon. But dapat may toad ka na at this point in the tournament. Ewan ko, may sikreto ba yung mastering? May ano ba yon? Kaya tumaya ako dito guys sa Ipira, 2,000 lang naman. Baka maiba to mabaligtad to, maging 694 to guys. Abangan nyo guys. Baka magkape lang kayo, magpalit na to. Sabi ni Justin, why daw ako mas nalalakasan sa Monster kaysa kay Roger X? Because I know Winza has a lot of Glassheim already. He's very prepared. Lots of money spent. I know Valentine is a very, very strong as well. Character-wise and skill-wise. And they do have a Warlock as well on their lineup. So pretty balanced. They also have a Ranger. I'm not sure how strong Mac J is. But there's a possibility that, because they have a Warlock, more balanced team. Malalakas din to guys Malalakas din tong sa Monster. And for the team of Roger X, this is a single attack type lineup. And the lineup won't change for the entire duration of the tournament. It's always gonna be one Ranger, one Mechanic, and one GX. Or baka may magpalit sa kanila dito. It's either Bear Brick or gonna be Devil. Hindi natin alam. you know, like, because they only have a very limited lineup. I feel like their enemies can pretty much prepare a counter against them. Unlike the League team or even the Monster team, this is like the one of the strongest GX in the game. We have not seen Devil yet performing in a close match. Maybe this guy will surprise us. But build wise, okay. Same sila. Nakaganito rin sila for final hit. So that they won't miss against a flea build. So yung mga flea build na yan, I feel like it's not gonna work anymore for these guys. So check natin. Roger X had some adjustments on the gears. Sabihan niya ako pag magsasimula na yung next game, ha. Subok na raw si Winza sa ROM. Yeah. Sabi ni Jex, paano raw ba yung system kung manalo ko sa pusta? Saan ba ang basehan ng earning ng points? Depende sa ROX yan, tol. Kung gusto nilang baguhin yung ads, babaguhin nila yon. Ganun yan. Kaya walang sistema dyan. Nangyari na nga kahapon. Sabi ni Lawrence, Boss Mouse, quality match yan. Match lang sila. Yes, I believe so. I'm just worried about Perseus. If they're going to put in this guy, and if this guy has the capability to actually one hit a 5 million HP Warlock, then it's gonna be over for the team of Saipira. I don't think there's gonna be any other solution for them if Perseus got disabled, got camped, or got bullied for the game. But if they don't have something like that, baka ubusin sila ni Perseus. Kahit gawin mo 10 million yung HP ni Bearbrick dyan, mamamatayin sa Warlock. Maniwala kayo, guys. Alam na natin yan. GX users, you know this. Mechanic users, you know this. Cancer sa atin yung damage ng Warlock. And for them, it's also cancerous. So, baka medyo malugi rin sila dito sa priest ng Saipira. Hindi ko alam kung gaano kalakas itong mga to. Ay, hindi pa nakapasok yung refine nito ni Bump Chick. But double book type, one has a tier 0 SOTA, yung isa SOTA 2. So at least for in terms of buffs, they're gonna have some advantage on the offered blessing plus him plus lots of psalm, lots of epiclesis and resurrection coming in from their team. They're gonna have that advantage over this team. One of their priest is a reflect build, physical reflect to be specific, and the other one is this has no reflect build but also wearing an anti-physical gears. Pero SAS SAS. Ito I'm not sure. I don't think they're gonna use this priest for this game. But yeah, it's gonna be these two, Roger X, the Int Ranger, the strong Int Ranger, and either Bearbrick or Devil. It's always gonna be the lineup for the Roger team. Yan, sabi ni JP, para naman daw maka-top 4 sila. Oo nga eh. Bad trip kasi, no? Nakaka-bad trip yung nakaka-bad trip yung bracketing. Hindi ko tanggap yung bracketing na ganun. Sabi ni Marky, Lods Mouse, reply paano natalo ang Lex Time. Lex Time did well. We already reviewed the match earlier. They did well in terms of gameplay, but they did not have Int Ranger on their team, and that's why they lost. The Rangers did not perform on that game. Dex Ranger or Crit Ranger not gonna work for the tournament. Kita na natin lahat, as in lahat. Review nyo lahat ng matches. Magsabi kayo ng pangalan ng Dex Ranger na talagang nag-shine, sumikat, lumakas, kineri yung team niya. Parang wala akong naalala ganun. Sabi ni Neil, malakas daw sila Roger pero hindi nabibilib sa piloting skills. Based on their performance last time, yeah, I would agree. But we'll see. Doon sa Wing of Blessing, dapat di na sila nahirapan doon. Even if nandun si CC, dapat ready sila doon. Kasi all of the priest, ganun yung build. Sa ngayon. Ay, yung priest nila, ganun din eh. Bakit wala kang build na ready para doon sa ganun priest? Kung alam mo na ganun yung priest ng kalaban. Or baka sobrang lakas lang ni CC, di ba? Yeah. Sabi ni Lawrence, pareho kayo galawan ni Honzop, makulit na GX. Yeah, I feel like in terms of piloting, kasi looking at the progression of this character, I don't think it's very, very strong. He has a 5 million HP, but he has 1,000 vitality on his character. If you compare it probably on a Winza, 823 vit and a 5 million here. And the P attack is just too much. And Hanzo is not using a lunatic heart necklace though. Hanzo is not using a lunatic heart necklace though. So I'm not sure kung anong klase ng ano to, but of course GX is GX. Kung marunong kang mag-pilot niyan, marunong kang maghanap ng target, even if compare ka do sa mas malakas na GX na sobrang layo ng gamit. Kung alam mo yung assassin, nasa puso mo yung assassin, it will work. Proven na yan. Proven na yan. Dami tayong ginulpi-gulping ganyan. Dumami ulit stocks ng Resolif, pinakyaw ni Spider kanina. Yes, Spider is still buying some of those flowers. Mag-start na ba yung laban? Ilang minutes pa? Sabihan niyo ako guys kasi kinlose ko muna yung browser ko doon sa kabila. So yeah, at least we already talked about at least our expectations for this game. I'm looking forward to see Perseus performing well. Sabi ni Justin, medyo leaning ako sa kakanseran ng mech, lalo na if 2GX, although may point nga pag talaga sila na-reflect. Yes, Justin, kasi sobrang lakas talaga nito guys. Itong si Winza at si Monster, sobrang lakas talaga. It's possible to actually, one-hit people. We're gonna see it. Maybe soon, sa next game nila. And they have a Warlock too. So, tingnan natin. Kasi mindsetan to eh. Mind games talaga to eh. So, kung nagre-ready na yung team nila Winza ng anti-physical, lugi talaga. Lugi na kagad dun pa lang. Kasi alam mo na yung lineup ng kalaban eh. Pero kung if they don't put effort in those kinds of preparation, which I believe they will not do. I mean, I believe they will prepare. Like, prepare specifically to counter the builds, to counter, to study the lineup. Because Roger X team, it only has one lineup, a GX, Ranger, and a mech. Nothing else. Papasok ba nila to? I don't think so. Baka bigla maging Ranger si Devil. O, hindi natin alam. Sabi ni Nodlin, Lods, pa-analyze mga laban VI Panda versus Leak My S. VI Panda is at a huge disadvantage here. Because the Leak My Ass team looks like there's no weakness to their team. They have every type of job class or a type of a role, a single target skill type burst physical damage, an auto attack single target damage, two ultimate super duper, probably the two strongest warlock in the entire human race, mga big. So yun yung problema. But of course, piloting skills, hindi ko alam. Lineup lang tinitingnan natin. And in terms of lineup, syempre, later early server tong Opera Phantom compared to Dark Lord. And just looking at the level of the AB ng BI Panda, level 89, kulang sa skill points na rin yan. And of course, pwede namang i-allocate na maayos yon. May malakas din silang Warlock. Malakas din yung, I believe Spider can compete versus Speaking. Toe-to-toe. Pero parang nakukulangan na rin sila. Si JP okay din to, but medyo nakakatakot lang kasi talaga tong magic nito eh. Against sa GX, yung GX ng VI Panda, si Frognail, I really don't believe this is no offense meant to guys. Way undergeared for this kind of match, I feel. Kahit 5M yung HP na GX, putang inang tong dalawang to eh. Madadamay lang talaga sa Chain Lightning. masakit talaga yun eh. So, may secret weapon pa si Hyde. Pero tingnan natin kung anong gagawin ni Hyde on Bush. Dito lang ako maase. Siyempre, kung sa gameplay, skill-wise, wala pa tayo nakikita na close match nitong dalawang to. Sinagasaan lang nila lahat eh. Pero may nakita ko si Peking, parang medyo lutang-lutang yung mga galawan niya. So, check natin if they would be able to counter or prepare something against the Opera lineup. Matatalino ang BI Panda, guys, ah. They're very smart. They know what they're doing. Yun lang. Yung medyo kulang talaga yung ano. Pero malakas din naman sila. Medyo kulang lang siguro sa lineup, sa level dito. Sayang to. Pwede pa mag-double mech sana sila. Yung mga ganon. So, well, we have to wait. Medyo may advantage lang talaga is yung Opera Phantom. Last year pa yung nagko-compete. Yung mga iba dyan, ready na, nagbibili na naman kung ano-ano. So, yeah. Si JP nanonood ng stream. Yes. Nanonood si JP. Tsaka yung ano. So, ako guys, objective lang ako guys. Objective lang ako. Kasi, yun yung role ko dito. Okay? It's just very difficult to find a weakness here. I think they're gonna agree. There. And si JP, oh. I think they're gonna agree. Kasi, lugi eh. Dark Lord, kailan lang nilabas tong server na to? 'Di ba? So, si Spider, bumibili pa siya ng mga glass hive ngayon. I think Spider can carry the team. Tingnan natin. Ano bang niluluto nila dito? So, alam ko yung mga builds nito, may idea ako doon sa mga ginagawa nila, and I know they know the PvP builds, yung mga enchants na kailangan sa PvP. Yung leak, ewan ko kung brasuhan lang talaga yung trip nito mga to. Wala pa talaga ako nakikitang matinong laban mula sa kanila. And then si Peking parang ewan ko. Tingnan natin. JP, baka pwede mo kami bigyan ng tip diyan. Pinoy Pride si JP. Yan. Si JP ang pinakaunang Pinoy na makakarating sa tugatog ng tagumpay. Kumbaga, itong Manny Pacquiao natin sa ROX, mga kaibigan. November 25 yung Dark Lord. Well, sa ROX naman kasi, honestly, pwede ka naman bumomba, pwede mo namang makuha yung gap ng items. Pwede kang bumomba, mag-top up ka ngayon, sobrang dami, maabol mo yung progress. Kaso yung Opera kasi lahat sila ganun eh. Yun yung issue. I think that's the main issue here for this team sa Opera Phantom. Kasi lahat sila ganun eh. Lupin X, Peking, si Kim Nana, Stephen Chow, yung pari nila, Rose Shelby, si Fresh Milk. Okay, so palag-palag naman sila Valkyrie dyan. Of course, Valkyrie, sobrang solid na pari noon. Well, may nakita na kayong video noon na kumalat na yung video na yon, pero tingnan natin. Nag-start na ba? Tingnan natin i-leak, baka kontrahin ng nila nila Kim Nana yan, si Peking ina tsaka ni Kinang ina. Yan. So hopefully magawa nila ng paraan yan. Ako hindi ko alam kung gaano katindi ang Royal Guard, pero gusto ko talaga makapanood ng Royal Guard na magbabago ng lahat sa tournament. Abangan natin si Hyde on Bush. Kulang daw sa flowers and stamina. Ayan yun pa lang. Paano ka magsismelt ng glass hive kung ilang araw ang stamina magkano lang, ilan lang sa isang araw yun. Ang dami mo pang i-smelt. Smelting level pa nga lang bully mo pa yun sa umpisa eh. Lugi talaga sa progress. Pero tingnan natin. Madadaan naman sa strat and gameplay pa rin yan. Hindi naman immortal yung mga hinayupak na mga kinang-inang Peking na yun eh. Si King Ina tsaka si Peking. Asa na yung mga dancer? Sabi. Thank you sa 10 stars, Lloyd. Check natin. Nag-start na ba? Hindi pa yata. So check muna natin yung lineup ngayon. Maybe we'll see some of the final gears that they are going to use, or maybe these are just a bait like Valentine. But Bear Brick, nakikita natin ngayon pure penetration type na GX. Masakit yung Soul Destroyer nito, masakit yung lason nito, but I don't think they're gonna use the lason here sa high-end arena. More on burst damage, job level 57. Putang ina. Nagpo-poison miss yata ito ng Pyro Tapos insect proof blade to add additional physical penetration. So most likely palong-palo ito, guys. Puta, lakas Tingnan natin. With a 4.6 million HP, will he be able to survive the Perseus AoE damage? We'll see later. Ito, syempre, good lineup, good pick against a Warlock. Tingnan natin. Hindi naka-blessed wand ito. So at least magagamit niya yung MDef niya for that purpose. Sa priest, legit ba to? Feeling ko ano to kalokohan to Naka Rosamunda yan. Rosamunda. I think he's using Rosamunda shield. Or maybe an anti-magic shield. Thank you, Vince, sa 200 stars. Maraming salamat, guys, sa support. Shout out to our viewers. Yan. Bawal i-reveal daw, sabi ni JP, baka matalo. Ako looking forward ako. Dun ko nakikita yung yung future Looking forward. Sobrang curious talaga ako sa Royal Guard kasi wala pa talaga ako nakikitang syempre new job class, 'di ba? Although alam natin yung ginagawa ng Royal Guard, pero iba pa rin yung Royal Guard sa endgame Royal Guard kumbaga. We don't know that yet. Yan, sa YouTube may nag-comment sa atin, Zach Disnotes said, lutang daw maglaro si Peking. Mas, what do you think Roger X team don't have Warlock? I don't see them using the Warlock yet. Do they have a strong Warlock? Is this guy going to use Warlock? To? Hindi, sinong Warlock nila? Parang wala silang Warlock May Warlock ba sila Roger? Hello guys. And shout out, let's check. Let's check. Let's see what's going to happen. Wala pa, hindi pa nagsa-start. Nag-start na ba? Yan. Sana naman ma-on na yung damage. We need the damage because first of all, we want to know if someone is using a flea type. We want to know if someone is using an anti-crit build. We want to know what kind of damage they're dealing, how much reflect do they have. We have to know those kinds of things, the amount of life steal each character has. That tells a lot about their preparation and their character progression. Sana naman. Spectators. Lagay nyo na yun. Huwag nyo na ilagay yung mga AoE. Ay, hindi. May Zenipult dito, pero halimaw daw yung Royal Guard, BH, kaya niyan mag 6 billion damage. Yung yata yun, yung Sacri build na malala Just wait. Let's wait. May Warlock ba sila Roger X? Hindi ko alam, guys, kasi hindi ko pa nakikita talaga Someone is asking on YouTube what I meant about no Warlock. Because I haven't seen any Warlock on their lineup so far. Or do they have someone here that can change to Warlock? Can you guys give me some information? Because if they have a Warlock, then maybe that's good. Pero parang wala May isa ba dito nagpapanggap lang na Ranger na Warlock pala? May Morok pet daw si Idon Bush. Malabo daw i-on yung damage. Yun nga yung medyo naasar tayo But we want to see the damage itself. Kasi we don't even know how much damage Winza dealt on that previous game that they had. Kasi if Winza, for example, was able to deal like a 10 million Sonic Blow on a plus 12 set character, then that will tell a lot about, his potential or his capability to be able to actually do a PQ kind of bullying. Tapos na daw yung laban? Hindi pa. Hindi pa yata nagsa-start. 10:45 ba nagsa-start? Tapos na laban, panalo sila Winza. Yung kila Roger X, teka, panoorin natin ha. Check natin dito. Yan na yata. Magsisimula na. Check natin. Let's see. So, okay. As expected, they even put only 6 persons here. Can you guys see the POV? Yeah, it's gonna be a GX, but Bear Brick, they're not using Devil yet. So, Golden Lava will run a Reflect type Royal Guard. Will that be able to do something in this match? Let's find out. Sana lagyan nyo ng damage. Gusto namin makita yung damage. So tamang harapan lang. Zenny Storm casted on the front line by Roger X. Zenny pult dito, tinatanim. Oh, down kagad si Perseus. Binurse yata ng Ranger. Ang sakit. Hindi natin makita yung damage, but it's gonna be the Ranger. Even with the Royal Guard, they got run over. I think that's a bit of a misplay there. They shouldn't be going that so much aggressive there. Maybe they could have baited the precision shot there. Don't ever engage a Ranger on a precision shot. So nakita natin dito, it's almost dead. The Ranger killed. Oh my god. They lost. That's very fast. It's very fast. Golden Lava, I feel like they don't have enough characters anymore to put here in this kind of match. Okay, so we're gonna see one AB lineup for the side of Roger X. Oh no, they just used Devil. So they're gonna try to use a Ranger. I think that's a big mistake for Golden Lava. They should have baited that precision shot. Just run away. Just run away. Kahit habulin ka ni Bear Brick or even ni Roger X, you can still run away. Don't ever fight a precision shot head on. Without a him, without a securing a him, no. Your devotion won't do shit against this kind of 8k int Ranger by the Roger X team. But we'll see if they will be able to do something about that. They went defensive. Golden Lava went defensive on the first game with the Royal Guard. Probably they were hoping that the devotion or the support of the Royal Guard will be able to actually block the massive damage coming from the Ranger of Roger's team. But not enough. We saw sobrang bilis. Oh my god. One-sided match. Yan. Perseus, medyo nababawasan dito. Nice play there. Down na dito si Perseus. Yan, nakakapalag-palag sila konti. Oh my god. Their lineup is, the Ranger is too strong. The Ranger of Roger's team is too strong. We see an 86 million damage for the entire game. Devil did not do anything. Did not do that much in that game. 706 million damage only. Probably just one sonic blow there. Grabe sa gasa raw nila Roger X. Yeah. The problem is the Ranger. They have to be able to do something on the Ranger. Goodbye daw yung coins. Okay lang yan. Anong coins lang naman eh. Lakas daw ni Mang Roger. Burado si Perseus. Yeah, not enough for that Ranger. It's a Ranger pa din eh. Guys, kita nyo, it's a Ranger game. And like I mentioned earlier, the Golden Lava Priests might not be able to help them out because it's not as SAS. Book type is very hard to put here in this kind of match because you need the Rosamunda Shield. You really need the Rosamunda Shield. There's just no way you would survive any kind of like massive Ranger damage. So, yun yung nakita natin problema kanina. I mentioned, dalawang book type. Although, there has an advantage there. Pero, medyo nahirapan talaga sila eh. Ranger ROX. Yan. Okay. We'll see. Roger X, Zenny Storm casted dito. Medyo nag-iingat na sila. They have to bait on that. Precision is up. Perseus is down. Way out of position. Way out of the front line. Just run away. You guys have to run away, and after the precision, just try to fight back. That's that if you're still able to do that. So they killed the Royal Guard. It's a 40 million only HP though. So okay, too soft. The guys are too soft. The priests are too soft. We don't see the damage of Devil though. We'll see in the scoreboards to see how much damage he dealt in that game. They still have a chance. Sinagasaan, okay. Hitting. Uy, ang sakit! Pinatay ng gano'n lang yung Royal Guard. Oh my God. Okay, binuhay yung GX. Wrong resurrection there. Should have been the priest. Pero nakakatakbo pa rin dito. Trying to survive. But they're just waiting and camping. The Ranger doesn't have precision but still melting the priest anyhow. This is the problem for the book types in this tournament. It's still the Ranger. 250 million damage for the Ranger of Roger X. And the 69 million for Devil. Yeah. I think Devil is still not their main lineup. Probably it's gonna be Bear Brick still. Sabi ni Francis, sabik sa bawi si Roger. Natalo sila sa pagreso. GG. GG yung coins natin. Yan, inuuna talaga ng goodbye yung Warlock ng kalaban. Yes, we already mentioned that before. If they can shut down Perseus, it's over. It's over for Golden Lava because Perseus is the only one capable of helping the team out. But anyhow, good game. Pakinggan natin yung
manifested. That 8,000 intelligence is not a joke.
It's not a joke, man. It's not a
Malakas,
joke.
malakas.
Previously,
I think I just want to emphasize the combination of a mechanic. You got a mechanic, then you have one ranger. Of course, it's default. You give a ranger lots of ABs. You give at least 2 ABs. But the Roger X disruption gives a lot of breathing.
Yun namang novice
for
daw
the
yung
side of
Golden
the
Lava.
device, especially
Shout
for
out
the
to our
ranger of
viewers.
Goodbye to make it drop down on that damage.
true. So it
Pero,
was a very, very one-sided match, but the showcase of firepower coming from Goodbye is really something.
So, yeah,
even though it's one-sided, we have enjoyed seeing
Net-
Roger X.
So yeah, I think not enough Rangers are so strong, especially the Int type, not the Dex type. Dex type did not perform well in the tournament. The reason why they're very, very strong is because the Falcon ignores that, right? It's a pure damage. And if they're using a PvP damage like a Glassheim, probably even lots of Neon card, maybe. You cannot use like the regular kinds of equipment to counter that. You need the Rosamunda Shield more than anything. You need the Rosamunda Shield because the Rosamunda Shield kind of reverses the entire PvP damage that can be brought by that is given by the PvP accessories. There's just no other way. Murphy is not enough. Murphy is not enough for anything to counter the PvP damage right now. That's why it's very hard for the book types, and that's why we are seeing a lot of the reflect builds right now in this tournament. All of those top teams, most if not all, but majority are towards Rosamunda plus Lost Feather Bowtie. Because they can kill the Rangers that way. If you're getting chased by the Rangers, you're gonna be able to reduce a lot of damage, PvP damage, and you're gonna be able to help out your team here. So every 12 seconds, effect dito, it adds physical damage reduction to your teammates, anti-CC, and a lot of base PvP damage reduction here, and a lot of PvP damage reduction percent. This is the item. And that's why it's very hard to play in this tournament because you cannot go for a Rosamunda and a Guardian Shield at the same time. There are some options here with two of those stats, but I fear it's not gonna be enough to actually do something if in terms of the defensive side of things. And you have to work on your pets. The damage is just too much in a whale versus whale. If you don't have this physical damage reduction on your priest, if you intend to go for the pure HP type, you're gonna melt. Your HP and your like 30 million HP regen won't do shit against those kinds of damage. You really need this. This is the meta. There's no other way. This is the only choice right now. So yeah. Basically that sums it up. One-sided game, but we're looking forward to see a Monster versus a Roger X. Oh my god. We'll see. what are they going to do for this particular match? So I think Roger is settling with this talisman, probably to reduce the reflect damage and even to actually get more lifesteal. Double, this is a double whammy, by the way. PvP damage bonus and PvP damage raw gives a lot of lifesteal. It's included in the lifesteal formula, but of course physical lifesteal will also give a lot more. So yeah, it's a counter game. It's a countering game with your first generation set of gears. It's not gonna work. This kind of gear, no, can't use that. Have to throw them away. Even if you risk your HP, I feel like those things are not suitable anymore for the current meta, especially in a tournament level. So yeah, masyado malambot, sayang, but that's okay. Magandang laban yung next. We're expecting more. Tomorrow it's gonna be LME versus VI Panda. Let's cheer our fellow Filipino, the Manny Pacquiao of ROX, JP, mga kaibigan. Kaya nila to. Ay, Don Bush, please. Please, pakitaan mo kami ng malupit na RG. Pakitaan mo kami ng malupit na RG, please. Yan. Yan, teka lang. Basa lang ako sa YouTube saglit. Payat ata si Devil sa PvP, sabi ni Barrientos. Parang si Bear Brick talaga yung panama ng Roger team, no? Seems like it's really Bear Brick who's gonna be the main GX of the team. Mas one-sided daw yung ginawa ni Spider sa mga taga-Yodoro. Syempre naman. So, yeah. What do you guys think about that? And, teka lang. Before you guys go, wait lang guys huwag muna kayo umalis. Tingnan lang natin to. Nasaan na ba yun? Mouse. Just give me 30 seconds to 1 minute. Tingnan natin to. Save natin. Wait, teka. Yan. Magpa-poll tayo, guys. Magpa-poll lang tayo mabilis. Monster versus Goodbye. Sagutin nyo dyan sa stream natin. Nag-release ako ng poll on Facebook. On our YouTube channel. Pwede rin tayo pero hindi ako marunong kasi sa YouTube pa. But anyway, salamat guys sa support. Maganda rin yung laban. Winza versus Devil. Ubusan ng yaman sa finals daw, sabi ni Francis. Yes. Actually, exciting ang magiging laban ng Roger X versus Winza team. Equal, I think this is gonna be an equal firepower game. Tangin na tong Valentine nagtatago, guys. Nakita na natin yung gamit nito dati, no? Nakita na natin yan. We already saw the items. She's hiding the items now. Valentine is a very, very pretty player, I believe. Parang, chicks. Thanks again daw, sabi ni Bowen. No problem. Salamat din sa support nyo. Yan. Check lang natin saglit yung poll. Naku po. Sige, sagot kayo guys sa comments sa Facebook poll natin. Monster versus Goodbye. Who do you think is going to win between these two teams? If gusto nyong i-share yung thoughts nyo sa comment section, kung bakit nyo napili yung pwede rin. Pucha, mainit Oh my God. Close fight 2020. Naku po. Kailan laban ng league? Tomorrow night. It's gonna be tomorrow night. Naku po. Ito yan, basta tayo ng comments. Baka mag-goodbye na raw talaga. Monster daw si JC. Baka naman Chicxilog. Boss, hindi Chicxilog. Legit yun. Ano siya? Parang personality rin siya. Yeah. Yan. May ano pala tayo? 52 viewers. We have 52 viewers I think on YouTube or 50. Hello guys. Sorry, it's just you know, I'm just starting out on YouTube streams, but thank you for the support. Yan. Monster daw sabi sa YouTube ni Christian, NAV Roger X. In our Facebook poll currently, sige lang, sagot muna kayo guys sa mga viewers natin. I'm kinda interested lang sa natin. Sabi ni Angelo, Monster. It's gonna be a very, very difficult fight. My advice to you guys, don't bet. Kumbaga, don't put all your chips here. It's a 50-50 match. I believe. It's gonna be a 50-50 match. Because both teams have like a super high caliber archbishops. It's not gonna be the same as the ones in Golden Lava. Book types, I don't think they're fit for this tournament. Kita natin, winasak ng Ranger. Kaya maganda sana may reflect para him plus easy kill. Ito 30 million to guys I think 30 plus million. May magic attack. Lahat ng build meron din yan. Parang siguro mga 60% chichi. Mga ganon. Dito din, solid din yung AB. So at least, I think we cannot expect a wipe like what we saw. Kasi yung AB nila can really survive. They can survive. Because they have the Rosamunda shield and the Lost Feather Bowtie. You need this. You really need this in this level of the game. No matter how much HP you sacrifice. Kasi hindi ka na makaka-regen dito pagka sobrang lambot mo talaga. Yan. Sabi ni Romnick, oh, wow, YouTuber Riz, thank you for the 100 stars. Twitcheris na din yan. Thank you so much. Yan. Monster daw sabi ni something, but bet responsibly muna ngayon, sabi ni Charles. Yes, we have to bet responsibly actually because sige, okay, let's just talk about it more because it's actually really interesting. I think Winza and Devil is probably the same, almost the same maybe. This guy is a 7.5k strength assassin. And we have Bearbrick, the monster here, but also a Qatar build. Monster does, I'm not sure about Mac J, but I feel like Roger X Ranger has the advantage. I think Roger X Ranger is stronger than Mac J. I don't know how to read this. But Sharkmouth, 9.5k in. Ganyo 9.5k in. So, okay. That's already one factor to alam natin, Ranger is the most highest super duper high impact job class in the entire tournament. Ranger is the king. But the monster has a Warlock and Roger X does not have a Warlock. But monster does not have a mechanic. So it's gonna be a Warlock AoE versus mechanic AoE, I feel. Naku, parang delikado Ito guys ano talaga yan, sobrang lakas niyan. Assume nyo na lang na sobrang lakas din yan. There's a dagger though on Roger X side. More on high burst, high control, fast-paced controlling and the fast-paced assassination type. But of course, the Qatar build of Winza can also do that because they have the haste. Their sonic blow is variable cooldown is already gone. They only have to worry about the fixed cooldown. These are whales tier, so at least we can expect that. So what do you guys think about this game? The advantage of the Nemesis, I feel like, is that they know it's gonna be the physical that's gonna hurt them a lot. And they have the option of the magic type. But looking at this, looking at the history of Roger X game here in this tournament, we know that it has always been this Ranger that carried them, I think. The supports are really good, of course. They can sustain themselves, they play well, they can buff well. But the Ranger is the one that's truly shining in this team. And for every team, I feel. Most of the teams, actually. For the monster side, is it Winza? Is it Winza or also the Ranger? I forgot, actually. Yan. Sabi daw ni Shine, base daw sa script, goodbye mananalo. Kung plot twist, baka monster. Yung stats daw ni Picking is rushing a plus 15 set, by the way. He is trying to make a plus 15 set. So, 8k now. Yabang naman itong poking inang to. Picking ina ka. Isama kayo ni inang King Nana. Joke lang. So, what do you guys think? If I'm gonna play like do a simulation here, if Monster will be able to successfully shut down this Ranger, Roger X is going to lose. I feel. For the past games, Roger X did not deal much damage, did not deal as much kills. Bearbrick as well did not deal as much damage, was not able to do some kills. And yeah, that's acceptable though. That's acceptable though. And so the key for Monster, if they want to win, they have to really, really shut down or counter that Ranger. It's over. Sa Monster side naman, I don't know. Pag na-counter nila yung Ranger, probably Winza can still move comfortably. Can still one hit, maybe. Or not. Di ko alam. So, tingnan natin. Malaking bagay yung difference ng Ranger. Hindi ko alam kung gaano kalakas talaga itong Mac J. Don't know. Can't estimate. Kasi Ranger, lagi naman sila yung malakas to sa team. But that's the biggest difference sa team na to. I think if Monster can disable this Ranger, it's goodbye. For the Roger team, if they will be able to protect and give opening to the Ranger, it's goodbye for Monster. I think that's where it's gonna be. I think that's where the matches are going to revolve around. But of course, I'm not expecting any wipeout, possibly because the ABs are both sides are strong. Reflect build, Rosamunda, Bowtie, they are ready. Probably some Glassheim enchants as well. Tough call, really. So, tingnan natin. Mukhang yun yung, saan nakikita ko, saan napopersi ko, mukhang ito ang magdidikta ng laro. Mapipigilan mo ba to or hindi? Or baka, ewan natin. Hindi ba based sa arena data ko sino yung magbubuhat, boss, masabi ni Miku? No. We reviewed all the matches of these guys. Pinanood natin lahat to sa stream. Laban ng Monster and laban nila Roger X. Yung arena data, baka yan yung sa mga puchu-puchu lang. Kasi hindi naman hindi naman puno yan eh. Magkaiba rin sila ng pinuntahan. These guys are in a different brackets. So we have to judge them the way they actually performed in those matches and not just on the arena data. Kasi kung dinaanan lang nila sa Monster, wala ngang replay to. Si Winza, konti pa lang yung games nila kasi yung bracket nila talagang sagasa. They don't have to play. So yeah, Sabi ni Mark Mercado, Winza has level 15 VH and chats. Just watch his video a month ago. He has a video on his FB page. It's very satisfying to watch how he spent his crystals and diamonds. Ito, sabi ni Bench, tinunaw ng Int Ranger si Perseus. Yes, and along with all the archbishops of the Golden Lava earlier, walang precision siya, 2 seconds down. That's how strong Roger X's Ranger is. So, kung hindi nila kayang protect to, or kung talagang nabully to, like a PQ versus Pratelanza kind of thing, oy, mahirapan sila. Wala na silang damage. Kasi si Roger X, I don't think he's going for the full damage build. Probably more of a utility type, and the Bear Brick will be more on the assassination, follow-up, controlling kind of things. Ito talaga yung bumibira ng malala eh. Yung ginawas kina si Next daw, wala. Yes, wala na yun. So, tingnan natin. No? We'll see. Ay, ako yun lang expectations ko. It's not gonna be, it's just how if I would just simulate the matches and looking at their match history, not the arena data, kasi ano lang to? Kasi itong arena data na to, guys, let's say for example, okay, sabihin natin itong Ranger na to, 36 deaths. But if you look at the replays, this 36 deaths, majority of this came from their game against the Wing of Blessings, Ultimate Reflect meta on Chi-Chi. It did not really say that much in terms of his damage, in terms of how he plays. It's just the way it is. Kasi na-reflect siya dun sa game na yun eh. So, these things, hindi natin malalaman talaga yan. We have to watch it very, very carefully. So, yun lang yung thoughts ko dito. Masyado malakas to. Malala to talaga. So, Miku, ito sa Leak Mass Boss Mouse, kaya bang buhatin ni Spider yung game against Cake Picking and Kim Nana? Oh, yes. Of course. If Spider can outplay them, of course. Definitely. Kaya nila yan. In-type din naman si Spider eh. So sa PvP. So, there's not gonna be a problem there. Medyo makunat pa rin yan sa Magic, and most of these Warlocks are using a Staff of Silence already. Not a Blessed One. So at least hindi naman yan siguro madadali ng sobrang lala. And he has the capability also to burst down all of them if he has the opening. Papatay niya to lahat ng DPS na yan, and picking as well. Both of the Rangers can do that because that's the Ranger. Lahat ng Rangers at same tier versus same tier battle, a Ranger can wipe out an entire team if you're not able to stop that precision shot. So the game always revolves on that kind of thing. It's either you're gonna be able to disable, make an opening for your Ranger or not. Kasi yun talaga precision, lahat ng damage, lahat ng pressure, pag bumuhos yun ng, if it's able to go in, lugi na talaga. Yun na yung laro. So it seems as though all the games are gonna revolve around the Rangers. Ilan int ni Spider? Around 6k plus, but also using Glassheim enchants sa PvP na. Para kasing magbe-base na lang if makakasabay sa team yung team ni Spider sa kanya. Not really, brother. Not really. Si Valkyrie ay priest. Priest to, hindi to warlock ha. Naka-warlock lang siya ngayon dahil sa sobrang lakas niya. He's using warlock. Warlock lang siya, gusto niya eh. Priest talaga yan. And also a tanky priest with a lot of PvP ready and chance. Wag na nating sabihin dahil gusto natin tong manalo. Tapos sila JP okay din. Okay? And we have hide on bush. Pero tingnan mo to. Ito yung X factor, tingin ko. Hindi I have no idea how this kind of RG will perform in a game. 71 million HP, 6.3k VIT. Hindi naka-VIT talisman yan ha. 8,500 yung VIT nito if using VIT talisman. I think. GX medyo mahihirapan yan. Malakas din yung wizard nila ha. So ito, just look at the HP. Malalaman mo na high caliber din yan. 5 million HP. Don't look at this or this anymore. Nakita na natin yung gamit nito ni Faker. Although naka HP percent siya dito. Pero malalaman natin. Di ko alam kung ilang Glassheim din itong Faker eh. Sacred type, I'm not sure. Kasi si Hide on Bush can use Sacred type, can use One Hand type, can use whatever they want to use. So, tingnan natin. Sabi ni Shine C, dapat lang pala gayahin ng monster build ni CC para ma-counter sniper nila Roger tapos kontrolin si Roger para di matunaw pang counter sa sniper ni Roger. Pagalingan din sa rotation pwestuhan sa mapa. Yes, and both of those teams have that build on their priest. But the question is, will that be enough? Because CC is too much. CC is just too much. In terms of gears, the reflect meta works. I shared Perky's video just earlier in the morning, kaninang madaling araw. +8 versus +8 set versus +12 set. Namatay pa yung +12. Si Perky wala pang Rosamunda Shield yon. Reflect works. Reflect is also a meta. It's the meta. There's no other path for these guys. Kasi yun doon mo makukuha yung ano eh. You can only get those reduction to counter that high burst, especially from the Rangers, from the Lost Feather Tie, and from the Rosamunda Shield. Gagamitin talaga to, guys. So kung yung Ranger nila Roger hindi mag-step up at talagang pa-auto-auto like what happened during their game, ay medyo ano yun, dehado. So I think for the entirety of the tournament, yung Ranger talaga yung cancer dito. Sila lang naman yung kayang mang pumatay ng 3 or 4 in 10 seconds. They're the only job class that can do that, not Wizards. Wizards can be silenced even. And there's a casting time. But Rangers, you just have to auto-attack, press that precision, and just kill everybody. If you have the ample amount of protection, it's over. So, ganun na mangyayari dyan. Maybe, let's see tomorrow what kind of, I'm really hoping PI Panda can upset this game. Oh, guys, tigilan nyo yung mga favoritism na gana. Please, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. We just want some good, really nice, action-packed PvP na talagang ma-enjoy natin panoorin. Kasi hindi tayo makasali eh. So para tayo, we are like the fans of NBA players here. Tapos tayo, Barangay Liga. Pwede na yun. KBM, doon lang tayo. Barangay Liga yung KBM. War of the Chosen, ito na talaga. NBA. Yan. Cross server, siguro, ano yan? PBA or UAAP, mga ganon. Yan. Umaabot daw ng 90M yung HP ni Hide on Bush. Yeah, but di ko alam kasi yung damage nito eh. Well, malakas ang RG. Nag-RG na kami dun sa selection phase within the server. Malakas naman yung damage ng RG eh. Pero hindi ko lang alam. I just have zero idea about how our Royal Guards perform if it's a whale. Sa low tier to mid tier, very effective. Of course, very effective. Pero hindi ko alam sa whale. Hide on Bush yan, yung sinabi ni Mauso na anong gagawin ng HP na ATM na HP ngayon nasa finals na. Ano yung ano? Factor talaga daw na makontrol yung mga Ranger, sabi ni Mugiwara. Yes. Ranger meta pa rin, guys. In-type Ranger, unfair. Kahit, ano yung, kasi, think about this. There was a rebalancing patch on the Vultures. But it's actually not a nerf. It can even be a buff. Kasi, kung walang katabi yung Ranger, di sobrang lala naman ang damage niya. Kaya ganun din yung nangyayari. Ganun din yung nangyayari. Sino ba yung kayang humarap sa Ranger 1v1 ng harapan? Wala naman. Tank, pwede. Assassin, wala, papatayin lang yung assassin pag hindi talaga ultra high play. Yung mechanic, I don't think so. Pag prepared, si Roger X was able to shut down Kalek, but because Kalek did not have enough hit rate in that game. But if Kalek had a lots of final hit in that game, Roger X will melt. Sa Wing of Blessings game, it was possible really to knock down Roger X team at that phase. Yan. Yan, sabi ni Mugiwara, dapat makita nila kung kailan magpe-precision. Yes. If you can render that precision to waste, if you can waste the enemy's precision shot, they're not gonna be able to do as much. Malaking bagay yung precision. Pag talagang hindi tumama yung precision, hindi nasulit yung precision, wala, bullet time sa mga ranger. It's bullet time. Meron daw spear type na RK. Yes, it's gonna be sa leak, it's gonna be Lupin X. Super strong din. Kilala naman natin si Lupin X. But looking at the games before, medyo nahirapan din to. Although nakakapatay, pero spear type, binugbog lang din ng ranger ni Kafra Corp. Winasak. 1 second lang, patay agad. Kahit sobrang super duper high end. So, sabi ni Mugiwara, reflect type lang napapansin kong pangontra. Maybe. But if the pilot is very good in targeting, could not work, baka hindi mag-work yon. So let's take a look at the poll results. Madaming sumagot, around 80 persons. Show natin yung resulta. Check nyo. 50, almost 50-50. 38 on Monster and 41 on Goodbye. Oh my God. Hi, Aloha. Hello. Brother, thanks for dropping by on my stream. Thank you so much. And shout out to our viewers on Facebook and on YouTube. 46 viewers watching. Wow, thank you so much. Dami. The 100 plus on Facebook. Haven't really fixed the YouTube streams yet, so I'm really sorry, guys. But once we get more free time, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna improve it further. Something, according to some team from our YouTube comments, pwede siguro slime to counter ranger, but the timing must be perfect. But the problem is in the War of the Chosen, you cannot do pet switching there. Once you enter the arena, you have to open your menu bar, your bag, where you click your pet and activate it from there. It's not like KVM where there is a shortcut to the pet switching. If there was the pet switching there, the ranger is gonna be in a lot of trouble. If you saw my previous videos, the most recent KVM highlight that I posted, you can really shut down a ranger just with the right timing on the slime. So sa War of the Chosen, wala kasi yun. So talagang brasuhan ang nangyayari. May pag-asa pa ba sila Spider? Of course. But not sure kung makakatulog sila ngayon or may plan na sila to counter this LME, because LME is looking strong in terms of character progression actually in comparison to the BI Panda. But of course, to win a game, it's not just about the character progression. Of course it matters a lot. But if you will be close enough to the character progression of your enemies, then you still have a chance. You still have a fighting chance through gameplay, strategy, surprise tactics, things like those. You still have a chance. So malaman. We'll know. We'll find out. We'll find out in the future if tomorrow, if they're gonna be able to pull off something that not a single one here is expecting that would happen. So bukas parang finals daw yung laban, puro malalakas. Yeah. Well, lahat naman to parang itong Monster versus Goodbye, pwede nga rin yan sa finals eh. Yan, sabi ni Christian, pag nakalusot daw sa LME, digmaan malala. Yes! It's war. Trash talk is real. Sama tayo sa trash talk, guys, pag nanalo yung mga tropa natin sa Dark Lord. Because guys, War of the Chosen Season 1 against it was Lick My Mana versus Kita. Everyone was expecting Kita to win because they had the higher progression, they're looking super strong, they're really scary, lots of super duper prepared characters, but got outplayed, got out strategized, only used one priest on a tournament of high fast-paced killing. So medyo nagka-problema doon. Of course, some errors also to those pilots. We saw Casey walking towards the enemies. Lots of cart blitz from Angin during the finals game. Yung mga ganon, it could happen as well here. And a bit of a mistake, a Ranger can carry an entire team if he finds the opening. A Ranger can carry the entire team if he finds the right opening. So, Spider, Boss Gagamboy, please naman. Yan, sabi ni something, boss, ay ganun pala dyan. Ay, okay lang, huwag ka mag-sorry. Yan, pero goods naman yon, goods naman something. Kasi, actually, tol, dapat talaga ganun. Dapat talaga ganun. Kaso, targis kasing ROX to eh. Dapat kasama yung pet sa skill-based gameplay eh. Walang ganun sa Warp. Ewan ko kung inad na nila, pero I think wala pa rin eh. Well, kakalaro lang namin ng War of the Chosen a few weeks ago. So, parang wala pa rin naman. Boulders versus Karo, sinong may advantage? Karo, Red Panda. I think Red Panda. I think Red Panda has the like super duper huge advantage here. For the explanation, we already see PQ in the game against Fratellanza, but I don't think the firepower is enough to actually take down or bully a Ranger of Red Panda. These guys run about 5M to 6M HP in their games. Okay? They have multiple Rangers that are like super strong, really strong. But Boulders and Horns also has the same caliber of Ranger. Ito, malala din to. Si Liv, naka-dex type siya ngayon pero sobrang lakas din niya na int type. Pero ang dami kasi doon sa Red Panda. May wizard dito, naka-staff of silence. Probably won't be effective as effective as it should against multiple int type rangers. And then easy execution, of course, advantage siya ng Red Panda. Sobrang easy execution. So medyo worried ako sa magiging performance dito ni PQ. Kung magagawa niya yung pambubuling ginawa niya kay Fratellanza, that's good. But if not, they just have to take down Baby Saisa using one Ranger. This is gonna melt versus Sunhold. This guy also gonna melt. So, tingnan natin. We'll see. Are they going to use the RG? Malakas din yung RG nila. Now, physical reflect. Okay. Using a physical reflection build, they could be preparing this for tomorrow, strategizing on how to beat the multiple Ranger lineup. So, it's possible that they will not put in PQ in the match and put in the Royal Guard instead. Hope for a reflection. But let's check the priests. Let's check their priests. Book type. I'm not sure if they have a physical damage priest. Because if they don't have Rosamunda plus Bowtie priest, mamamatay yun. Kahit hindi na i-precision, mamamatay yun. Promise. Mamamatay talaga ng malala. So, tingnan natin. We'll see. I think Red Panda has the advantage. But, of course, if they can prepare an anti-ranger lineup or strategy, ma-upset yan. Ganun lang yun. Kasi, for the lineup of the Red Panda, it's actually, yun lang din yung gagamitin nila eh. It's either go for triple ranger or double ranger plus a mechanic lineup. Yan lang ang gagawin yan. Hindi na yung gagamit ng mga ibang kung ano-ano pa. Yan. Malaysian daw si Spider. Yan. Si JP ang tropa natin dyan. Pinoy, unang Pinoy. Yeah, anyway, I think let's end the stream here. So for the final results of our poll on Facebook, 39 in favor of Monster, 41 in favor of Goodbye. Okay, 50-50. Bet responsibly for tomorrow's for this round specifically. For tomorrow, let's see. Check muna natin. Let's think about it carefully for tonight. 14 pwede mag-champion. Goodbye, Winza, Red Panda at Leak. Yes. And don't rule out VI Panda, brother. Don't rule out VI Panda. Possible maka-upset tong mga team na to. Hindi natin alam ang mangyayari. Kasi last time, ganun din ang nangyari dyan eh. Adik na adik magkita lahat. Okay. Nangyari tuloy. Alright, sige. Good night everyone. Thank you for the support again. Once again, just comment exclamation point notify for our YouTube viewers. Don't forget to subscribe. To our Facebook viewers, please, I just need a quick favor. I put the link on the comment section. Just visit my YouTube channel or just click the subscribe button. Nagla-live din tayo dyan, sharing some contents there as well that we don't share on Facebook. So thank you everyone. Yeah. Let's see. Let's check again tomorrow. Let's see if we can go do some commentaries as well for tomorrow's matches. And let's try to review more games for the teams that are going to fight tomorrow. LME, VI Panda, Boulders and Horns, at saka Red Panda. Check natin. Baka mamaya Panda versus Panda dito sa bracket na to, ha? Pag na-plot twist. Okay, anyway, good night everyone, and see you tomorrow, and have a nice night. Bye-bye.